Let us be your plug.
Good morning. So now I want to design a flyer. Now, this flyer, I don't know if someone has used this kind of template before, but now I'm using my own creativity to design a flyer. I told you, when you want to design a flyer, you just have to sit down, or even when you are going around, you will see some flyers all around you. It's not possible for you to go outside and not see a single flyer. That one is not possible. Everywhere you will see banner, you will see posters. Now, I told you guys in the group that when you are walking around, don't just walk alone. Look around you. You will see flyers, banners, posters. How did they design this thing? How this thing was designed, the color they use, the color combination, everything. You take note of it so that when you want to design your own, you won't find it hard combining color together. You won't find it hard using fonts. You won't find it hard arranging everything. So now on this morning I want to design something. Although I've designed the logo for this business, so I'll just bring out the logo. I can import. In this video I will show you guys some things that may be confusing to you. Now we are starting now. Now this thing has, if you look at it, let me give it color. There's color, so you just reduce the opacity, increase the stroke. Now look at something. If you say this thing, you say that there's no, you say that this thing, everything rhyme. You see there, okay, let me show it like this. Now I've marked it. If I want to increase it, you see that this something is happening. You see that this one, the side one is more thicker than the one up and down. You can use it, but this kind of things happen. If you want to do anything, you do it here before you mark it done. You see now, the thing never happen now. So before you can do it, just do it like this. This is what I need. I've do it already. Then you mark it. You can see there's no confusion here. And let me give it color here. Now remain these two side. I want to make it look like I used to dash. Now look at it. I'm having problem with this phone screen, so I'm not be able to use this thing very well. I won't be able to move it, so I'm not using it. I'll just go for using my hand to clean. So this is it. Can you guys see now? So now this is it. Don't forget to lock this thing. If you don't lock it, when you are moving it, you might mistakenly move that thing. So now your number one boutique store, you give it, this one is not black, oh, this one has fade already, so you give it the real black. You can see that this thing has sharp a little, so you change the font. And in a flyer design, you don't need to use thousands of fonts. You look at this Blessed boutique, the font I use is different. This boutique, the font I use for boutique and this your number one boutique store is the same thing. The only difference is the color. So when design, don't use thousands of fonts. Some people, you see them, they were using 20 fonts. Why? If you want to design, you can don't use more than three fonts for a design. Just 3 itself is enough. What are we designing that I will be stressing my life? So your number one boutique store. What's the next thing? Now this person is selling bags. Now I want to now list out the type of bag she is selling. So now I don't know the type of bag, only ladies knows the type of bag they are selling. So I just go online, search for the types of bag. I go online. Sorry. You need data to operate this place. So yeah, I've already searched for what I'm looking for. So it will directly for me. I don't need to stress my life. So this is 30 types of bag. Now the person has sent a picture of the bag she's selling to me. Now this type of bag is part of what she's selling, so I know what she's selling. Now number one is handbag. I can just copy this one. Handbag, that's number one. Too good. Handbag. Now let me check other bag now. I hope you guys are following me. Please, you need to watch this video carefully. If I'm not doing this video now, I would have designed this thing finish. It's because of this video, that's why I'm doing it small so that you guys can understand. The first one is handbag is there. This second one is not part of the bag. The third one is not there. This one is there, duffel bag. I add it again. Duffel bag. Duffel bag. This one is not there. This two is not there. This is not there. This is there. Such shell bag is also there. I add it. Such shell bag. Satchel bag, doctor bag is not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. No. Yes, this one is also there. Saddle bag. Let me check for one last one. Saddle bag and shoulder bag. Saddle bag. And shoulder bag. And so on. You need to give yourself with all this space. There's a way you can space them. Don't forget fonts. Now if you notice that your number one store, your number one boutique store, I use this Nevis font, so that's what I'm using again. I just like that font, that's why I love using the font. The font makes sense for design. Now look at it. Now let me just use this color. Now I want to give this thing color, different color. Yeah, black. black, black. I hope you guys are getting this thing. Now the next thing is giving this thing space. Just come here, line spacing. You can see, very easy. If you want to now if you notice that I want to reduce the size, this thing is moving. Why? Because when you are typing and you give it space using this thing, you won't be able to give it space. When you want to give it, or when you want to reduce the size or increase the size, the thing will be moving. So you just have to go to the thing and reduce the size yourself. Too much. So are you guys getting this thing? Now let me increase this thing and I bold it a little. So this is good. I think we are good to go. Now I just like this plain background is too much, this white, so I just want to add something to it. So there is it. Now check this thing very well. To back too much, can just reduce the font a little. Font I will paste it a little. At least it will give you something. Go. So this is it. Now the next thing is giving your number everything. Now I want to, now before I go to bringing out numbers, I want to bring out picture. You see now I am moving this thing. That's why I said you lock this thing so you won't move them mistakenly. So now that I've moved it, I won't be able to, and now that I've locked it, I won't be able to move it again. So now the next thing is bringing out pictures. Now these are the bags. Let me start from here. I want you guys to look at this thing very well. I want to do something outstanding here. Crop. Don't forget, let this thing be small. The reason why is that this thing may be small in your eyes, but when you design it, it become big. That's it. So make it small. Look at it here. This is it. This is how the thing will look like. Sorry guys. So now these are some of the designs. Now if I should complete this design, this is another way of design, and I still have another idea of how I can arrange all these things. Sorry, this thing, Jerry. Sorry, Jerry. So now let's continue. Now, so another ways I can design this thing. Let me just lock it. Sabi, let me delete it. I don't do this one. So another way. Please watch this thing carefully. Oh. Which one can I bring that out? Let me bring that out. This one. This one. I still like this one. Two fronts. Another one. This thing is not hard though. Don't think of it as a hard something or something you cannot do. When you say you cannot do something, you can never do it. So now let me give this thing this one. Increase. Notice this stroke is 8. The next one will also be 8. Don't use more than the others. Don't use 16 for one, 20 for the others. Use the same size for them. This one is also 8. This one too, 8. This time just slow. Oh. No, it is okay. It's so it's okay like this. Just leave it like that. Then you match these three together. After this design, I'll still use another way you can design this thing. I'll save it. Sorry, you have to wait. Oh, my own pixel app here is very slow. Don't worry, your own pixel app is better. Just give me time. This thing safe. Go keep this. Oh, this thing match now. I beg. Don't mind this thing, no. That's how my own pixel app to do. The one will be different. So you give it another stroke using this red. You know, white and red goes together. I can't use white and yellow. I told you about this color before. Then I can also use as many as I want to. It's okay. So this is it. Now, the reason why this thing has cut is that you have matched them together. So the one that goes outside this line has been cut away. Seriously. Do this thing. Just raise it up. I hope you guys understand what I did there just now. If you want to move this blessed boutique your number one, all these things together, you just have to select them. Come here, this thing, click on it, then you select all the one you want to move together. Then click on this one, mark, and you move it. Chicken, so that's it. So guys, the next thing is, don't forget to log this one. And before I go to the next thing, which is our details, address and everything, let me show you how to do this thing also. This one, you can see that this thing does not balance. It's as if this thing has cut this stroke, that red stroke for this design. The red stroke, big. The red stroke on this design has cut. So another way you can do it to make it very good is by copying this thing. Just to copy, last one is taking long, seriously. So you can place it in the middle here. Now you can give it color. Button. This stroke, if you can remove it, you can see. This one too, you can remove the stroke. This one, you now enlarge it. Now if you want to check it, just bring it down. You hold this one, bring it down. This is it. You now use your this position to position it very well. It's not too big. I beg, just go Jejari. I'm tired. You guys can try this thing from your side there. Time is going. The video length. So this one just a little away. So let us go to the details. Don't forget, move your thing here so that you won't have issue later. Just move it here. This thing say. Why now? No. Download your WhatsApp icon or this Facebook icon. This one WhatsApp icon. But I don't need that one. I want to make it. I have one here. This one. Bring out the WhatsApp. Now this is the WhatsApp icon. You might be thinking that it has something. Then you can come to shape, circle. And make it small. You notice this thing is too big, so you can reduce it here. This WhatsApp also, you can reduce the size. Yeah, it's okay. This thing, now you can copy this one. Copy. Don't forget size. So this is it. The next thing is to go and copy the number of the person. So these are the numbers. This one is for calls only. Then you come back, you say I'm using that same font again, that Navis for this number too. And the first number, this one that you see people using tons of fonts to design something. That Navis. Edit, delete, copy the WhatsApp. Now, are you guys getting this thing? I hope there's confusion anyway. This thing, you select it, copy it again. Instead of doing another one, you copy it. This one is for Facebook. You can reduce it a little. Now, Facebook. Now, how can I make Facebook the same way? This is it. I gave it white color, and I come to race color and I remove the white inside that Facebook. Now this is it. Let me check the name again. This is it. So you go back, copy. You see that I'm still using the same font. Delete this one. Don't need to write Facebook after using Facebook icon. I hope you guys are getting this thing, sha. 1 minute. So the next thing is your address. You know the location where you are, and we need location icon. Location icon required. That be this one. Jesus name, Jesus name. Oh no. Let me just use this one, Jerry. This one, give me. I'll see that one. It's not. You can go online and download it. Don't be like me. You can go online, download it. It is listeners that are doing me here. I can go online and download it, but I beg, I don't get time. I want to remove this color so it will remain only that red. You can increase the tolerance to remove it completely. You can increase it very well, so you can mark it after increasing. You cannot come to color and give it that red color. All this line, very good. Although I don't remember the location yet, but I'll just write Garage Lisha. I don't know the address of the owner. The same font to come to present. This one, fine. You see now, I am moving this to mistakenly, so you can just go back and lock it. Where is it? Lock. Garage Lisha now. That's all. Now say, do not give your motors. Burst boutique for best personality. So this is it. I'm through with my simple design. You can save it as image. So after saving as image, then that's all.
Let us be your plug.